Hello there. Welcome to this edition of African Lifestyle. My name is Big City Mo. You're welcome to the channel again. A Big City Mo is a public speaker, a teacher, and a lifestyle and tourism enthusiast. If this is your first time on bumping or coming across my video, please take time to go through my archives. I'm sure you find the one that actually appeals to you. And if you find any of it of value to you, please do not forget to subscribe on this channel, share the video, tell a friend, and give us a thumbs up. Okay, I'll be right back. Welcome back. Big C mostly here, and jumping right in, the first one of Africa will do well if we stop some of these things. That is the title of it today. Africa will do well if we stop some of this. And the first one is unnecessary borrowing. Now, Africa has been enshrouded or enshrined or indebted in a lot of unnecessary borrowings. Why do we have to borrow? Countries that borrow are countries that don't even have resources at all. It is ironical when you see nations that are bound with natural resources still going on to borrow. They borrow almost year in and year out, yet nothing is shown for it. Infrastructure is destroyed, no welfare packages for workers, no good road, social amenity is destroyed, yet the government of this continent continue to borrow and they share the money like biscuits and cakes. Africans will do well if we stop unnecessary borrowing. One of the disadvantages of unnecessary borrowing is it kills the economy. It kills the economy completely, and it increases capital flight. Companies leave your country to some other country, and unemployment grow like flood waters. So this problem will make us do well if we stop it. Unnecessary borrowing. Unnecessary borrowing is not part of what economic development or in other advanced countries actually appreciates. Secondly, corruption. Corruption is another name for the trending African discussion online. An average group online see corruption as the second name of African society. A particular African leader is richer than a country. This is the particular African leader that is not even a business-oriented person. He's just a politician and is as rich as a continent. Can you beat that? You find that in my continent, Africa. In some climb, people that are successful, are rich, people like the Bill Gates and the rest of it are business-oriented people. They are not even in politics. But in Africa, the opposite is what we see. Politicians richer than the continent. How do they get the money? And that's why everybody wants to rush into politics in Africa. Corruption is so redefined. I can't define it. I don't know if you can define it. But of course, corruption has killed the economy totally. People looting, people stealing government resources without even getting scared of the law. After all, they make the law and they crash the law and they steal so much money. Corruption in all fare, bribery, kickbacks, jumping protocols, all manner of what you can define as corruption. Okay, thirdly, Africans will do well if we stop identity theft. Now, that is the major issue online today, identity theft. We can have identity theft in finance, we can have identity theft in medical, and you can have identity theft online. People impersonate to steal somebody's resources, steal their money, lie to them, change their identity, change their names, and steal their money from their account. All those things bring bad image and bad light to this continent. And lastly, Africans will do well if we stop this unending government loot. Unending government loot has become the order of the day. Government loots government resources. Government personnel loots government resources without even looking back, without even scared of what will happen to them if they are being caught. As a matter of fact, impunity and government loot goes the same way. Someone loots government resources, the person becomes a paramount ruler, and the person gets more titles here in Africa. People loot without looking back, and the more you loot, the more titles traditionally you are being given. That is very wrong in this society, and that's why Africa is always having issues of developmental and economic growth. Until we stop these problems, unnecessary borrowing, corruption, identity theft, and unending government loot, Africans will continue not to do well. But on this channel, we try to promote all the customs and traditions of a better society for the system. I am proudly African, and I'm contributing my quota to change the face and the orientation of the African society and the African people. If you are a proud African, you will subscribe to this channel. Let's fight it together. Let's build a better African society, and let's be the Africa that we are. Big City Mo remains my name, a public speaker, a teacher, and a lifestyle and tourism enthusiast. See you in the next video.